everybody, how y'all doing? I'm doing great. I just wanted to come here and kind of just talk a little bit about some things that are happening in America. And by saying that, I'm sure you guys have an idea of what this is going to be about. So me and a few other people had a meeting last weekend, and I recorded the meeting live on Facebook. I will put some clips from the meeting in this video, but we met together and we talked about the Black Lives Matter issue and just about all of the things that are happening in America and how it's been affecting us living abroad and things that we can do from here. Living abroad kind of desensitizes me from, or us from, the news in America because we're not there. And living abroad, kind of, we just, I don't know, I guess just don't want to see all the negativity and just want to, I guess, kind of be selfish, I guess. We just don't want to have to see all the negativity and deal with all that stress while we're living abroad. So like some of us said during the meeting, you know, we didn't really pay too much attention about a lot of things that were happening back in the States. I've been here for 3 years. Some of them been here for a few years as well. And like living here, we just really didn't pay attention to the news and tried not to let it bother us. But recently there's been a lot more media coverage and a lot more things happening that it's starting to become a lot harder to ignore. And it kind of is starting to affect us. So a couple weeks ago there were some deaths, Alton Sterling and Philando Castile. After those deaths, it just kind of hit me. Like when I heard about it that weekend, the whole weekend, like I was pretty upset. Like I didn't really think that it would hit me that hard or bother me that much, but I was like on the subway just, you know, kind of about getting teary-eyed and just getting upset and just angry. And it's just like, with all the things that are happening, what can I do? Like, what can we do? And one point that we did make in our meeting is that without unification, there's nothing that will be extreme enough for a change. Like we have to all work together in a common cause, like in a common way. We have to figure out what exactly needs to be done as a collective to make a change. Nothing will change if there are individual groups or individual people who have a passion for a change, because it's not enough. We have to have everyone as a community come together and do something big to make the change. So that's one thing that we talked about while we were having our meeting. Now we are trying to get together collectively in Korea and try to figure out what we can do to make a change. So that's what the meeting was for. We just had a venting session and we just talked about our ideas and how we felt and different things like that. And then we also talked about different events that we can do together in Korea and different future events that we can hold, and maybe try to raise some money or something to donate to the Black Lives Matter causes or GoFundMe that have been started over in America. So this is what our meeting was about, and this is how we are feeling over here in Korea. If you guys watching want to, you know, help out in any way you can or want to take part, eventually we will put up a Facebook group, a Facebook page. Once we have that up, I will make another video and put the link in the video. I think our next scheduled thing would be like free hugs on August 27th or something like that. That's what we talked about during our meeting. So I'll give you guys some updates on that. So just look out for any future events and things that you guys can do to help. But yeah, if you guys have any other questions about how I'm doing or about how other people are doing in Korea in relations to like the Black Lives Matter and things like that, please feel free to put comments down below. If you also have any comments about the Black Lives Matter, whether it's positive or negative, please feel free, because we need both the positive and negative so that we are able to educate and learn and teach about the issue. Without the contradictions, without the negativities, without the other side, then we cannot grow, and those who come at us with their negativities have no opportunity to learn. So don't be afraid to comment. Please don't do any hate things or racist things in the comments, but if you legitimately have an argument or a comment or anything that you know think it's relevant, then please feel free to comment down below. But I'm going to go ahead and try to keep this short. I just wanted to let you guys know what is going on over here in Korea and let you guys know we had a meeting and what it was about. And yeah, I hope that you guys are doing well. God bless, and I love you guys. Be strong, guys.
Why is it now, you know, it's becoming like this new thing, you know, and a part of it comes from the media. You know, the media is just making it wide, you know. We also spoke about how the media can definitely switch up the roles, you know, especially a cop shoots a guy and all of a sudden he has a criminal record. So, you know, so just any questions, feel free. It's supposed to be a safe space. So about 10-15 minutes, we're just going to talk roundtable questions, okay? So if anybody's media. Okay, so what do you guys think about the whole media restraint?
I think it's a blessing and a curse. I think it's a blessing because we're able to see things live, for example. We film something and we're able to connect with it automatically.
Right.
However, I do think sometimes media gives people a platform that they hide behind, so it almost makes them more vocal in a sense.
Like, what is the catalyst? Why is it this time that we're coming together? Why is it more vocal now? A lot of it has to do with the media. I think some of it also has to do with Trump running. I think one of the election time, and one of the big things is, I guess one of the good things that can come from him going out there is showing how much hatred there is in America right now and bringing that to the forefront and making people realize, yes, racism still does exist on a very large scale.
The thing that irks me a bit is the fact that the people that are running for the presidency, the ones that are supposed to be our supposed leaders, are also using our struggle as a political platform.
Yeah.
That's the most
The
insulting.
media is smart because the people who choose that line, they like to push those. They know how to get the reaction out of you. So they got these main topics. Okay, women's rights. You know, women's rights, minorities, immigration. They keep these things here. Okay, women's rights.
Said, do you think the media, because I've seen the Black Lives Matter on Korean news, do you think that they have a perception of us, and do you think that they understand, probably don't, but like, do you think that them seeing how this Black Lives Matter is portrayed on TV, if they're able to understand it? And if we're able to do a Black Lives Matter movie, would they truly get it, understand it?
And, you know, actually, so when all that was happening, I was on my way home and on my way to work, and that was when it was having the Dallas shootout. And I'm like on the bus just in tears because I'm just like, what is going on? So I got to work, and my boss, you know, me not realizing where I was, she's just like, what's wrong? And I'm like, they're just killing everybody out there. And she's just looking at me. She's just like, and then her response was just, oh yeah, I have that fear here. And I was like, you have that fear here? She's like, yeah, you know, they're going to attack South Korea soon, and I'm afraid that they're going to attack the big cities first. And I'm just, I'm just like, okay. And then she turned the conversation into her having to buy air at the age of 80. And I'm just, it was, you know, it was a relief that not have to think about it. But then it was just like,
What the teacher was trying to point out to her was that although she is who she is, she's gay, okay? But she can change her appearance if she wanted to.
Right.
Like she wants to show people who she is. She wants to, you know, show her beliefs or whatever. But the difference is that Black people or people of color cannot change. Like they don't have the choice to change. And I don't think that she was understanding that. Like she was not. She kept adamantly saying, "I understand what you're going through because I went through something like that." And I don't think that she was able to fully relate because she was ignorant
Why
to
would you
that.
go up to Texas one person? How much of this shit you gonna let go on before you say, okay, man, it's enough?
Yeah.
I mean, and that's the thing. It's like, imagine that's your sister, brother, kid, whoever. Even if they did something wrong, would you say, okay, they deserve to die? And DL Hughley said at one point, and this is it clarified the whole Black Lives Matter movement. You had Erin Andrews. She was a sports reporter, and somebody put a camera in the locker room and they seen her naked and they posted it online. She got like some umpteenth amount of millions of dollars judgment. You know, 3 Black men who unjustly lost their lives were killed, and their judgment then added to half of what she got. So you're saying that he did have one white woman is worth more than 3 Black lives, and he's like, I'm not saying that she didn't deserve that. She absolutely deserved that. And what he said is that they deserve more. And the point when America sees that these guys, you know, at the same amount, that's when Black lives really matter. And that's what made it, you know, official for me. Because it's not only about police brutality. It's about,
Sorry. It's not even her life. It's just her purity as a woman.
Right.
It's not even, you know, like.
and I wouldn't
That's
put it
another
quite
thing.
that
That's an
way.
American culture thing where like sex is so taboo, but violence is okay in everyday life, and that's okay. Like,
At least for me, my childhood, I definitely feel like growing up, unfortunately, my parents didn't get the choice to shield me beforehand. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, and I grew up in Atlanta too. So it's like they wasn't able to hit me with the knowledge before it hit me first. I was called a nigger before I was told
That you were nigga.
Right. So, yeah, but pretty much that's what it happened. So it was like these things like you had these. It's like you having to play that game of like how am I going to give my child the shield before like the dagger's thrown. Like how long can I keep them oblivious? Or is it right to keep them oblivious? Like, cause like colorblind is like I personally think colorblindness is an issue. Like you should like no, you need to understand. I should not feel any type of way of saying like you are white or Irish or you are because these are characteristics. These are like these make you who you are. And this is I think a lot of Black Lives Matter. This is why we get upset about like trying to do away with you bringing up the word black because no, I want my experience to be like taken notice of. Yes, I am black. This is what comes with it. I am the great grandson of a sharecropper. Like these are the things that are just as important to me as American